Alright, this is Cairo Station. Part of my I don't like confrontation run. This is all one playthrough. Not compiled from a bunch, just one playthrough. I did die a few times, but I spliced those out, so you didn't have to suffer through any of that. These tricks are going to be based off of the Halo 2 Legendary segmented speedrun done by Security, Gotrope, and all those guys. Look it up here on YouTube. It's under Halo 2 Legendary segmented speedrun with commentary. Did it like under an hour and 30 minutes. But this isn't going to be as crazy. So this is more based on fun, speed, not so much efficiency, just trying to get through, not really fight as many guys as you have. Just trying to do with as little as you have to do. Some of the tricks that you see me do here might be hard in the beginning when you first try them, but they're going to pay off later, and they're going to save you time. So yeah, it's like I said, it's just meant more for fun. And like I said, this is all on Legendary. Did this all on the 360. It's in HD widescreen, so a little easier to watch than that video. No offense to it or anything. When you watch this, you can see I'm not taking the exact path they are. You'll see me take longer paths, just sometimes to get around enemies or do what I have to. Here you see me pick up 2 plasma pistols. You're gonna want to up here. It's gonna make it a lot easier if you just kind of dump one off, save it, and then start doing the charge combo. When I first played Legendary, not this one but the next one where the elites come out of, I think it was so bad I didn't want to play anymore. And then I found out about the charge combo. I mean, I would sit there just shooting the elites till their shield popped, and by that time you had to reload, and then when you did, their shield came back up, and it was just like, oh my god, this is impossible. But then found out about the charge combo, and then wow, world of difference. So you're gonna see that obviously used a lot in this game, like right there. You also see that I follow the same pattern that they did, that you can't use a skull until you pick it up, except for one. I did turn the Grunt birthday party skull on, as you can see, just because I like watching guys blow up when you hit them in the head. But other than that, it's based the same. You only get a skull to use until you pick it up, and weapons carry over to the next one. Like I said, this is all one run anyways, or not one run, but one playthrough. Yeah, the 2 of the worst enemies in this game on Legendary are going to be the grunts with the needler and the elites with dual wielding laser rifles. It'll take your shield down and kill you within like a second. So you really got to watch out for those. When I've played through before on these, sometimes I like to play with sputnik on. Or envy. Makes it a little fun. Easier to get through when you got envy, obviously. Sputnik, there's some tricks I'll show later on. There's a shortcut you can do that you couldn't do if you picked up the skull within the run. If you have the skull activated beforehand, you can do a little shortcut. But yeah, after you get through this room, you're gonna want to pick up a couple more full pistols, because the next room's gonna be even worse than this. And then once you do pick them up, you're gonna want to jump up here and not get too far next to the door, because if you do, you won't get the checkpoint. You gotta stay kind of back behind this box over here, and you'll see I'll get the checkpoint right there. If you go too far forward, you actually won't get the checkpoint, and so if you die right here, which I almost did, as you can see, you get to do that room all over again. Not a lot of fun. This is the room I was telling you about. This was just impossible without the charge combo.
All hands, brace for impact.
And as you see, I ditched the one plasma pistol, so I have it as a backup. Because more than likely you're gonna chew through 2 of the plasma pistols. Going through these guys. The run I was telling you about, that I based a lot of these tricks off of, you can see that he got the sword from the elite in the last room, and then just chewed through those guys like they were nothing, which is great for a speed run. But if you're trying to just get through safe, this is going to be the safer way. Stay at a distance, throw some grenades once in a while, plasma pistol shots, take guys out from back here. And like I said, there's like, I think it's like the 3rd or 4th wave of guys coming through here that have the dual wielded plasma pistols and plasma rifles, I should say, right there. And yeah, it's very imperative you stay out of their way. And when you come out to shoot them, you don't stay out for very long, because it almost literally is like a second and a half, and you're dead. Yeah, right there you can see I killed the elite. There's one elite that comes out with a sword. Usually he comes over by you here, but for some reason I still had a Marine alive, so they were all kind of distracted by him. But usually he comes over by you, you just kind of wait back here. He comes toward you, just lure him back far enough, then charge combo him, and then take his sword. Make sure you pick up his sword and then lay it back down, because sometimes when the next level loads, the weapons on the floor, a lot of them get disappear. Obviously for memory concerns, they kind of do a little cleanup, and if it cleans up your sword, well, you're in trouble, because you kind of want that for the next part. As you can see, I'm like, well, where's the sword? It's somewhere around here. It actually was facing me, so I couldn't see it. The angle it was at, I was like, I knew it was here somewhere. And it's right there, actually. Make sure you grab that thing.
Cortana, assessment.
That explosion came from inside the Athens, same as the Malta. The Covenant must have brought something with them.
And then you want to stay back, actually, over here.
Chief, find it.
Kind of back up a little bit so you get a checkpoint. I don't think I actually did get a checkpoint there. It didn't show up on the screen. So if you don't hang back a bit, you're not going to get a checkpoint, and all that work you did is going to be lost if you get killed by these couple of idiots down at the bottom here. There's a couple of elites and like 4 or 5 grunts. Maybe 6. So yeah, as you can see, I already took my shield out. And if you were to die there after going through all that work, that's a little bit frustrating. Also, make sure you take the sword down here and drop it behind these doors if you're going to pick up the plasma pistol, because you can't go back up to get that sword. Those doors lock behind you, you can't go back up. So I'm just picking up the plasma pistol so I can do the charge combo on these 2 elites here, the cloaked ones, and then the 2 up on top. Just easier to take out that way.
Is that a weapon or a...
And go back and get the sword. As you can see, it's the door's red. You can't go through that door again. So imperative you take that sword down there if you're gonna be doing the tricks, like the sword fly, like right here, which I actually screwed up on the first try. As you can see, I didn't quite pull it off. Second try here, I actually do. Through these doors here, you want to stay to the right usually, and kind of up on these boxes, because normally you get a checkpoint. There I didn't. Here, if you can do sword fly into that elite. I wasn't quick enough, so I just came up to him and kill them. But if you get through here quick enough, there's you'll skip. There's a little mini wave of 4 grunts and an elite right there. You'll skip through those if you get through this part quick enough. These guys, I blew one of them, and the other guy I'm waiting for to shoot, and he's, I don't know where the heck he went. You can see the third guy up on top. I don't think I killed him. I don't know where he went, but he's gone. But that third guy, somehow he's cloaked and there he is behind me. So,
Sir,
two kind of weird things right in that spot. Right here, you can sometimes run through these doors, but it's gonna be easier if you do a sword fly.
To the bomb, double time.
Get here quick, and then they can't kill you as quickly. Same here. You're gonna want to change over to your frag grenades and blow these bugs up. I didn't blow enough of them up. If you blow enough of them up, that door in the bottom opens up, and that's what the trigger is to kill enough of the bugs. So I didn't do that, so I'm gonna have to shoot a couple to get that door to open. You'll see the red light above and below here when that door's about to open. Also, make sure you kill these guys quick, and then get back down. Because if you don't, you're gonna end up going right back up the elevator again.
Cortana, concentrate your fire on the first carrier. Admiral, do what you can against the second.
Here, do another sword fly,
Form up, follow my lead.
hitting the jump button straight after, so I get maximum height.
debris field and headed straight for Earth. Just so you know, there are quite a few elites guarding the bomb. You may need to get creative.
And in this room, yeah, a lot of duck and hiding. You're gonna do a lot of sticks with the plasma grenades. Usually, if I did play with Envy, I'd be cloaking, sticking a guy with a grenade, wait back, hang back, cloak for a while, stick with the grenade, that type of thing. But still, it's just easier if you can stick as many guys as you can first. And also they'll make sure you use your radar, because they'll creep around the corners on both sides of this thing. Sometimes they'll get curious and actually walk out there, so make sure you're ready with a sword to take them out. I just kind of softened those guys up, or tried to. I don't know if it actually did much to them. I get tired of waiting, so I'm like, alright, I'm just gonna take them out. And luckily I didn't get killed by that needler. And that's it for the first video.
Me inside your head now.